Bitcoin's history of 15 years actually breaks into 4 stages. And stage 1 in Bitcoin's history is maybe the first 2 years, 2009 and 2010, where it was used as an experiment. No one really looked at it as a medium of exchange, a store of value, something to be excited about financially or economically. It was an experiment by a few cypherpunks and a few software engineers. In chapter 2 of Bitcoin's history, it's now being used a different way. It's being used as a medium of exchange. This is 2011, 12, 13. The first time Bitcoin was used as a medium of exchange was in 2010 in May, and a party came along and purchased 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. Within a couple of years, the price is agreed by folks in Bitcoin that Bitcoin's worth a couple of dollars, $30, somewhere around there. And folks would not, what they didn't do was look at it as an experiment, and they didn't look at it as a store of value where if Alice acquired Bitcoin, she kept it. People used it to buy things, usually for nefarious activity, illicit activities such as arms or drugs or pornography. And there was a misperception that Bitcoin was anonymous or pseudonymous. In fact, it would be revealed that Bitcoin's quite transparent to law enforcement, which takes us to chapter 3. And chapter 3 begins around 2017, depending on how you're counting, where suddenly folks who come into possession of Bitcoin, they don't want to let go of it. They're using it either as a store of value or a speculative store of value where they're counting on it to go up and then they want to sell it. That was not happening so much in 2011 and 12. And when you meet OGs who tell you that they were in Bitcoin all the way back to 2011 or 12, it's rarely the case that they weren't using it for anything other than a medium of exchange. By 2017, 18, 2021, they tend to hoard it. They tend to hold it. So what might the next chapter of Bitcoin be? Is there going to be a next chapter, or is this it? That Bitcoin went through an experimental phase, a medium of exchange phase, and then it's going to be a store of value forever. It's possible, maybe probable, that Bitcoin's chapter 4 is it'll be used as a